customer master record, right? So we have created tolerance groups, document number ranges, right? And account groups we have created, all those things that we have done, and now we are going to create the right two GL accounts we have created. Then now we are going to create the customer master record. Financial accounting, accounts receivable. And see, we have created FS00, two GL accounts we have created, that is sundry debtors accounts, sundry debtors for say 200, 301 and 302. 302 sundry debtors for foreign sales, that is foreign customers rather, for foreign customers. Foreign customers. Right, and this is sundry debtors for domestic customers. These two, the difference between ordinary GL account and sundry debtor GL account you should know, that is in control data tab we have taken recon account type, for account type is customers. If you don't select this, this is ordinary GL account. There is a difference between ordinary GL account and recon account. Ordinary GL account you can post directly to that account, but whereas to the recon accounts, wherever you have selected recon account type, right, you have to post only through the subledger, right? You cannot post directly to this account. So there is a main difference. Right, come back. So okay, accounts receivable and master records. So I'm going to create customer master. Customer master FD01 create. Right. And here account group. So when we are going to create customer, system will ask me what is the account group in which you are going to create. So already we have created two customer groups. That is starting with DR, domestic customer group DRLB, right? Here see, domestic customer group DRLB. Domestic customer group. Here customer number I need not give because I have chosen internal number range. Right. When creating the customer master data, right, here define account groups with customer layouts. We have created two groups. Those two groups are going to be right available here, and when we have created the number range, if you remember, create number ranges, assign number range. When we assign number ranges to the groups, say domestic customer group 09 we have created. So what is 09? See 09 from here to here, and I did not check the box here. If you are going to check box, then that will be external number range. That is manually I have to give the external number. So companies, some companies they follow external number range. Some companies they may ask us to give okay internal number range. Where they will ask external number range is where they want to create a customer number like based on say some alphanumeric number they want to create. So in such case there is no serial number for alphanumeric. So in such case we are going to give external number range, and that external number range means say XX A to ZZZ. I can use alphanumeric number, I can use it. and external, even internal number also. If you give number from 2 and give external, between these numbers I can create external number range. That is, I can create customer group. So, but now what we have done here, we have not selected external number range. So that's why system will take internal. I cannot give any number here. Right, in domestic customer group, for company code DRLB, I'm going to create. Right, enter. So our company is, okay, pharmaceutical company. And now I'm going to create customer, right? Customer, say for example, Sun Pharma dealers. Right, Hyderabad. Sun Pharma. PHA RMA. Right, Sun Pharma dealers, Hyderabad. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maximum 10 digits it will take here. Search term. Right, I can take country India. Alright, so here it is going to be Hyderabad, something like habits, some number I can take, right? So this is, and these are the fields which are going to be controlled by define account group with screen layout. So here we have created our say domestic customer group, double click on general data, right, address, we made address required entry, right? So that's why here, see, because we have selected required entry, system is showing us required entry here. So these fields are going to be controlled from here. Similarly, right, all fields, see name, search term, see search term A, name 2, street, district, everything, all these fields are going to be controlled from there. Okay. And only first tab, there are so many tabs are there here. All these tabs are going to be used by sales and distribution consultants, not by us. All sales related data is going to be entered, and some bank accounts also. Right, here address, etc. Anyway, we need address, that's why I'm entering here. And see control data, right, all these things we need not. If vendor is also a customer, we can use this, trading partner, industry, so many details are there, right, payment transactions, right, marketing, industry, unloading points, where if we are going to sell to this party, where I'm going to unload the material, export data, who is the contact person, everything, all these details are going to be entered by sales and distribution consultant. Now apart from the address, I need some company code related data. So company code related data, see here when you come back, company code data, right, here what I have done, account management, double clicked, reconciliation required entry, right, let us see here, here company code data. So all this data is what, this is customer related data. Company code data means the company code related data towards for customer, right, because if I'm going to make sales to this customer, to which GL account I have to post, right, and similarly some other information is there, let us see what is that information, but that is completely related to our company code, right, company code related data. Click on company code data, and here recon account means, see here is a required entry, because I made here required entry, system is asking required entry. Why should I make it required? Because what I want, see here, if you are going to select drill down, you'll find GL accounts, only recon accounts, other accounts cannot be seen here at all, because whatever the entry I'm going to post to this customer Sun Pharma, system will post to Pharma's this customer account at the same time to Sundry Debtors account. Sundry Debtors domestic customer I'm selecting here. So this fellow Sun Pharma dealer is going to belong to domestic customer. So that's why I'm assigning my domestic customer domestic Sundry Debtors account. If you remember yesterday I told you, right, see this is the GL account, that is domestic customers. So this 200,301. So this 200,301. So when any sales whatever I make here to this fellow, that will be automatically posted to this account. And Sun Pharma, see here customer. Here this is a customer, one is Sun Pharma. Imagine this is Sundry Debtors account. If I post any entry to Sun Pharma, it will be posted to even Sundry Debtors also. That's what I'm going to set here. So any entry whatever we post to this, I want the amount to be posted to Recon account also. Right. Here sorting key. Sorting means, arrangement of line items within the account. In case of this customer account, how you are going to arrange. So by posting date or invoice date, whatever it may be. Let us take G001. Some other things are there. Right, head office, authorization group, release group, right, interest indicator. Interest indicator, if you want to calculate interest on the delayed payments, I have to assign here. This we'll see when we go to the interest calculations data. Last key date. So in case of real scenario, whatever the important data that we have, and those things we can give. For the time being, not required. Payment transactions. In case of payment transactions, terms of payment. So what are the terms of payment we are going to use to this fellow? So payment terms are going to be, here standard payment terms are there. Payable immediately due net, means immediately that fellow has to make the payment. Number 2, within 14 days 3% cash discount, within 30 days 2% cash discount, within 45 days due net. This means, see, we are going to make sales with 45 days credit period, right? Though I am giving 45 days to him, what we are telling to the system is that in case if customer is going to make payment within 14 days, we will tell to the customer in order to attract cash discount, right? We tell him that in case if you are, okay, I am giving you 45 days credit, but in case if you are going to pay me within 14 days, I am going to give you 3% cash discount. So for 1 lakh, 3,000. In case if you are going to make me payment within 30 days, I'll give you 2% discount. But if you are paying me after 30 days, sorry, I'm not going to give any. But 30 to 45 days, like 31 first day to 45 days, they can make the payment. They will not get any discount. But after 45 days, if they pay, then we are going to charge interest to that fellow, right? So that is the condition. Like this 3, 4, 5, so many standard payment terms are there. In case if they have any specific payment terms, we have to configure that. Sales and distribution consultants' responsibility is that we are not going to create, right? SD consultants will do that. So maybe a payment term 1, 2, 3, something like that they will have. But anyhow, what I'm taking for the time being, I'm taking 0001, that is payable unit immediately. Tolerance group. So we have already created a tolerance group. What is the tolerance group? See, DRLB, DR01, tolerance group for customers. Here, if you remember, I have taken 3 days grace period, like that. Here, correspondence. I think suddenly some problem. Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
whatever you have created gone. First let me save it. So in correspondence, insurance, we have some more tabs. So here terms of payment. Once it is complete, if I want to change FD01 create, FD02 change, FD03 display. See 6,10,001, 10,021, and payment terms 001. So create memo payment term. If you have anything things like that, we can use time until the check paid. Here check means check, right? See, there are so many fields are there. All fields are not required for us. Only those. Here payment methods are there. If any payment method that we are going to define for the receipt, either check payment or whatever it may be, that can be given here. Right, these things, right, for the time being not required for us. And see, because SAP has been developed keeping in view the requirements of worldwide companies, depending upon the requirements of so many countries, right, all the fields are given. So it doesn't mean that we need to use all these things. Whatever is required, we'll use it. So in case of correspondence, dunning. Dunning means reminding. I think I told you in the beginning. So dunning is a topic, right? We create that and we assign here. And a dunning block and insurance. In fact, here insurance, when I am going to transport product to my customers, if something is going to happen in the middle, who is responsible, whether customer or me? Until material is going to be reached to the customer, right, I am responsible, means as a company I am responsible. So that's why generally we take insurance. Even recently in one of the, recently means in 2012, in one company, they have taken around 10 crores worth of insurance. So what they do, whatever the material that they dispatch from the plant, that will be entered, and what they wanted us is, so whatever the material value that we enter into the system, so the insurance value should get reduced. Out of 10 crores, say for example today I have transported material worth of rupees 1 lakh, right? So 1 lakh should get reduced. 4,99,000 should appear in the balance of the this one insurance. So those things we had to write a program, and that is linked to here, policy number, right, institution number, something like that, amount insured, everything can be given with little modifications we have given them. So for that purpose we can use it, right? So all these things are provided by provided in the customer master record, right? So let me come back, and again I'll create one more party. See here what we can do. See, I can create with reference to company code DRLB and customer, whatever just now we have created. I can create So what I'm telling to the system now, I'm creating new customer, but with reference to this. Except first screen, every screen will be same, just like creation of GL account with template. Say for example, this is also company. Right, Moon Pharma Trading Company. Let us check other fields. See, already data is there because we have copied. Everything is there. Save it. Six lakhs 10,022. So two customers we have created. Now let us customer is ready now. We have GL account, sales and sundry debtors is ready. Right now let us post an accounting entry. First we'll post the entry and then we'll see the GL account, customer account, everything we'll see. So in case of real scenario, if you want to raise a customer invoice, right, we don't raise. Sales and distribution, that is from the warehouse, they'll raise it and it will be already generated and that will be automatically posted into financial accounting. But since we do not have any sales and distribution settings, right, that is the job of the SD consultant. What we do, whatever the entry that flows into the financial accounting, directly we'll post that entry into financial accounting. So even that provision is given here. F-22 invoice general, I can raise an invoice directly. And there is one more here, FB70 invoice, even we can raise here or here. The difference between this and this is the same what we have, the relation between FB50 and F-02. In F-02 line by line we have to enter. Here multi-line items can be entered at a time, right? The same relation between FB50 and F-02 is the same relation between FB70 and F-22, right? So that's why you can use anywhere. We'll enter in both the ways, of course. Let us see. F-22 invoice general I am using. So here document date. Acha, one more thing I need to tell you here. So when you are going to make sales, say whenever I'm going to make sales, customer account debtor to sales. Customer account should be debited, sales account should be credited. And say why I should debit customer, credit sales. So there is accounting principles, right? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Debit the receiver, credit the giver, right? Debit all expenses, credit all incomes. So this is income. So there are the fundamental golden principles are there. You have to follow that. Based on that, these entries will be posted. Now we are going to debit the customer account, and as soon as you choose, system will post to sundry debtors account because we have already linked up customer account and sundry debtors, right? And we'll be posting to sales. Now in case of GL, we have taken posting key debit 40, credit 50. Similarly here we are going to use debit 01, credit 15. Right, posting keys are going to be debit 40, credit 50. This is for GL. Right, GL posting keys. If you see, right here I have given posting keys, customer debit 01, customer credit 15. Right. So here 01 customer debit, 15 customer credit. I think you may have a doubt. What is the difference between debit and credit? In case of general accounting system, debit and credit meaning is same. In case of general accounting system, debit and credit are one and the same. But in case of SAP, this is going to be changed. Why this has to be changed like this? I'll show you here. Now, as soon as you come here, in the screen F-22, right, document date 6, posting date 6, DR. What is DR? We have already given number range for document types. Right. See customer documents. See DR is nothing but customer invoice. So we are raising customer invoice DR. Company code INR.
Hello.
What is 01? 0. In case of general ledger V40, system is
Your
going to
voice
show.
is cracking, Mr. Anand.
I think the small disturbance has come. Now it will be okay. See here. Here system is showing. See here 01 account system is showing customer accounts here, not GL accounts. Right? I can select say Moon Pharma 45. Right here this is Moon Pharma is 6,10,022. If you take I want to post say Sun Pharma, right? 6,10,021. Say in case if I'm going to take 40 here, what is going to happen? Say check here. If I take 40, what is that you can see here? If you give posting key 40, you can see GL accounts. Because GL accounts are nothing but that is 40 will be used for GL accounts. But here posting key you take 01, by default system takes 01 only. 01 is nothing but customer invoice. So that's why I'm taking 01. So here, right, customer to sales account posting key.
Hello. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Anand? Yeah, I think his internet had some problem maybe.
Let me know.
Hello?
Hello?
Anand?
Is it okay now?
Anand? Yes, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's okay. Okay, before it Yeah, got yeah. cracked
Mm.
totally.
Oh.
You
can
hear.
Yeah, I was a bit away from my router. Okay. Right. So now what I would like to tell you here, right? So 01. So by changing the posting key, right? GL accounts are going to be changed here. What accounts you have to take? So now since I have taken 01, system is going to show you customer debit. Posting to right enter. Right. Say amount. Let's suppose 1,22,000. Here say customer. As soon as we take customer account, see here GL account 200,301. What is this? This is nothing but recon account. Sundry debtors account. I told you that whenever you post any entry to customer, that will be posted to recon account GL account. Same thing here. Whenever I'm going to post to sales here 122, it is posting to here, right, to sales. Say for example, same amount it is posting here 122. Same here. As soon as I post here, system is posting to GL account. Then what is this? What is this? This is customer account. This is general ledger account. Customer account is sub ledger account. GL account is general ledger account. Right? This is the accounting part. So business area, you can take what business area you are going to post. Right? You can say DR HY. Right? Right? Customer sales. Or sales means to customer only. So that's why. Right? Sales invoice raised. Now first line item is going to be invoice. This is debit, customer debit. Second line item should be sales, customer account data to sales. Sales is a GL account, so that's why here we have to use 40 debit, 50 credit. So credit 50 and sales account is 3 lakhs 1, 3 lakhs 1, sales pharma products. Right? Press enter. And no amount authorization, customers are vendors. Okay, go to, I have to go out again. OB 57.
If we have not completed the entry, can we park the document and go back?
Even then you'll get a problem because that is when you are DRAO. Yeah, this is correct. I am getting this problem.
The amount that you have given is high, I think so. Because it,
No,
I think it's
1,22,000 I have
10
given.
lakhs above.
1 lakh, no, we have 5 lakhs. OBA4. Company code DRLB, five lakhs, DREO. Yeah. Here I need to, I forgot to tell you. So here what you need to do is, see 5 lakhs is for GL account. If you remember, I told you in the beginning, this field is going to control GL account, about tolerance limit for the GL accounts, and amount per open item, account item. Here this is going to control your vendors and customer amount. So whatever the amount that you want to give, right, unless you have this, UK system will not allow you to post. Here system is showing 0 amount, so that's why there it is not allowing me. Similarly, if I want to give any customer discount, I have to mention here. If you don't give discount, here whatever the discount amount, 5%, 6% or 10%, you have to give here. Otherwise system will not allow you to give any discount. Similarly, now here I have to enter my amount. So here also I'm increasing to say 10 lakhs, and here also I'm giving 10 lakhs, right? So remember that this will control invoice per amount per invoice or per document. Even here also for GL account per document, this amount is allowed, not all put together. Save it. That's all. Now again enter. So unless I come out, I cannot. Right. Sun Pharma 1,22,000, my business area, and see payment terms. Payment term by default system has taken 0001 because we have assigned payment term 0001 to the customer master data. And B line date means there is nothing but baseline date. Baseline date is nothing but 69. The date of invoice will be equal to baseline date. So for calculation of any credit period, etc., system takes this date. I can change this right from the invoice date to this. Print block. I can block a particular payment. Assignment some number I can give. Here from serial number I can give. Here flow type, discount, percentage, etc. It will get it once we allow the discount, that we'll see later. Here posting key. Now take 50. 50 is nothing but sales. 3 lakhs 1. Center. There I have not saved it. That already saved. DRLB, DRFM. I'll remove DRFM. DRAO, DRLB. Right, then OB57.
You said nothing can be deleted from SAP. Just now you have deleted one entry, right?
No, these things can be deleted. These are all changes can be made, because in real scenario also I require changes here. See, what can you delete company code now? Try.
Okay. So
Right.
whatever means
Can you
if
delete a
have
customer
used
now?
it in the system, you cannot delete.
See, these data can be deleted. See that the basic company code data, all those things
Documents cannot be deleted.
Documents cannot be deleted, not at all. Give me a second. Why still it is making noise? Now there should not be any problem. So second line item 1,22,000 sales invoice. Click on just overview. So 1,22,000. Sun Pharma debit, 50 credit sales. Save it. $18 lakhs one posted. OBA7 document type and number ranges. Right, we have raised DR customer invoice. See 18 we have given. Let's check 18 we have given number range. Right, against 18 first invoice posted. 18 lakhs one. Right. So this is the link. Now second invoice I am posting. Actually, one more thing here. Whatever the document that I have posted 18 lakhs one display. Right, Sun Pharma dealers account. Is debit, 01 debit, 50 credit. And I want to see Sun Pharma dealers account. It is customer account. To which GL account it has posted? Means sundry debtors account. If you want to see general ledger view. Now what is this view presently? Whatever you are watching, this is data entry view. General ledger view. Click on general ledger view. System will show you. See, this is general ledger view. Sundry debtors, domestic customers.
One question, Anand.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Tell me. Hello. Yeah.
We have created two groups of accounts.
Yeah.
Under sundry debtors, right? So this one will not be posted
under sundry debtors we cannot created groups. We have created groups. For each group we have given sundry debtors account number 1, number 2 like that.
Okay.
First we have created
there
group.
Be a subgroup under that.
No. Not a subgroup. We have created group. Domestic customer group, international customer group. For domestic customer group we have given 200-301. Right, 200-302 foreign customer group.
Right.
And this group we have linked to this customer. So that's why it will post us this sundry debtors account.
Okay. So
right.
Then the sundry debtors account where it will show?
And
because
this
when
is
we
sundry debtors.
created groups in GL, when
Yeah.
we created group in GL, we created only sundry debtors, single group.
No, we have created sundry debtors GL account we have created. This is sundry debtors GL account. Right, it will be amount is posted to this account. Okay. What is this group? See, customer account group is, see what are the customer we have created, right? In review, Sun Pharma.
There will be multiple sundry debtors account.
What does it mean? Multiple sundry debtors means?
There will be many accounts with this group, means
any number of customers.
Sundry debtors.
No. See, any number of customers can be any number of customers can be linked to one sundry debtors account. That is recon account, and you can create any number of groups. I have created domestic customer group, foreign customer group, we can create miscellaneous customer group, but for each group I'm going to assign different recon account. Right, let me complete it. You'll see
Yeah,
the total. Right,
Yeah.
here Sun Pharma dealers, here the view is something different here. This is entry view. Whatever the way you have entered the invoice, we are going to see here. Sun Pharma dealers to sales pharma, right? Sales of pharma product. And if you want to see general ledger view, because this is not a general ledger view, because this is a sub ledger view. Because if you are going to see customer means there is a sub ledger, and here this is ledger. But I want to see both ledger view. Then in such case, sundry debtors account is debited and sales account is created. This is general ledger view. Right, I'll show you. Let me post one more entry in the same way to the same party I'm posting. Right, again this also posted to same party, same sundry debtors. Sun Pharma, same party, right? Display currency, display. Now general ledger view, sundry debtors domestic. Now I'll show you. There are two views now. One is customer, another one is general ledger. So we know that general ledger is nothing but see account FS10N. Here you can see the general ledger. Right here 200-301, I'll show you customer account also, but this is general ledger account. Here it will see 2,55,000 to the one customer we have posted. 122, 133. Here which customer is not given, but only sundry debtors account it is posted. For me in sundry debtors I am not bothered, but if I am going to see my customer account, say sundry document entry account FD 10N, this is nothing but account of the customer. If you see this, you can view customer account. Sun Pharma. Just give the customer number, company code, execute. See, balance, debit, customer account, credit is nothing, no balance. Right, here you can see certain things. It is showing red. Red means open item, means we have raised invoice, we have not yet received the payment from customer till now. Document date, due date, both are same because we have not given. Payment term is immediate, 122, this one 133. And here settings, legend on of icon. See, red means open, parked, this is cleared. What is meant by cleared? If payment is received, then we call it as cleared. So clearing of open items is a topic, right, that we'll see later. Right, first of all we have posted the invoices here, and customer number, date, address, etc., and company code details, all these things. Right, this is customer account. Two invoices. If I'm going to receive payment, then this will be created, and here in the customer account, say period, just like in GL 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are in the 6th period, September. It is showing 6th period. Right, and Sun Pharma dealers Dr. Reddy Labs is the company code. Even you can post foreign currency. System will take just like in GL account what we have seen. Same thing can be viewed here also. Here the special GL we'll see when we go to advance. Advance payment is received. Now 255. This is the customer account and that is general ledger account. Now you tell me, Prasad, Miran Adin Indaka or Manoj yourself? Hello? Is it Prasad or Manoj? Somebody has asked me some doubt.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, regarding?
Regarding some doubt regarding the customer groups and other things you are asking me.
No, Manoj. Yes.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah,
So
Manoj.
basically, my understanding was
Yeah.
the sundry debtors was the group, and under that there were two subgroups defined, like domestic sundry debtors and
No.
overseas domestic sundry debtors.
See, sundry debtors is a general term. Sundry debtors is general term. Sundry debtors, anything can be called sundry debtors. Anything in the sense from whomever you are going to sell. Sundry debtors is a general ledger account. And we have created two account groups, that is domestic customer group and foreign customer group, right? See, whatever the sale that you are going to make, both are sundry debtors only. So sundry debtors domestic, sundry debtors foreign.
Right.
Here sundry debtors is nothing but
balance sheet. How it will be shown?
It will be shown separately. Both separately will be shown. Sundry debtors domestic, sundry debtors foreign.
Okay. Not
Both.
Under sundry debtors, and under that sundry debtors domestic, sundry debtors foreign.
Yeah, the way whatever the way you want, you can show that. That both are sundry debtors only. You can take the heading as sundry debtors. Under that, number 1 domestic, number 2 foreign. You can show like that. Nothing wrong. The presentation part you can do anyway, right? Here, but sundry debtors is nothing but that's a GL account. That is what you want to understand. Sundry debtors, whatever I have created is GL account. But whereas customer account is subledger account. See, this is subledger account. And one more thing, I told you that you cannot post any accounting entry directly to sundry debtors. Try.
Yeah.
See, go here.
F-02.
(200)(301) account 200)(301 in company code cannot be directly posted to, because there is a recon account. Recon account posting of any entry to recon account is definitely only through subledger, otherwise not possible. Right? So this is posting of invoice. Now receipt of payment, right? So receipt of payment we'll see in the next session, because there is the clearing of open item. There is a lot of explanation is required for that. Right? We'll take it up in the next session.
How we can print this invoice? Printing of the document?
See, that has to be done through the what you call from SD module. They'll be raising invoice, and that invoice components are going to be like this. Right, sales domestic, less discount, right? All this green part, whatever I'm showing you, see, it will be like this up to here. Right here from financial entry, just only we have posted financial entry. But in if you are going to configure from sales and distribution, you can raise it. I'll show you some documents we'll raise. Invoice also will be raised like that. But that has to be done through the pricing procedure. In sales and distribution, there is a concept called pricing procedure. There is a T code called V/08. There will they configure it. Right. If in financial accounting, what we are doing, it is not our job to raise the invoice. That is the sales and distribution. There all facilities are given. But for us only, that's what I told you in the beginning. Right here we are not responsible for posting of invoice. That's the reason data will be flowing from sales and distribution module to financial accounting. But since we do not have sales and distribution module, I am directly posting financial entry. That is, what are the entry that is going to flow from SD module, we are directly posting into financial books of accounts. That is customer account data to sales. Otherwise, it will be flowing from there. Not only customer and sales. See, all these components will be there, right? Discount, sales tax, transportation charges, anything. So any components you will have. If the accessible product excise, so many things will be there.
So now the investing posting which you showed us is like end user part. This is end user part, right?
Not end user part, only from financial accounting, right? For any non-corporate sales or non-customer sales or any miscellaneous sales, I can pass an accounting entry. See here, though I say invoice, right? It is not an invoice exactly. This is only accounting entry that we have posted into the financial books. The way how invoice flows into financial accounting, so that we are doing it in the document entry here, right? F-22 invoice general. So some general invoice we can raise, not specific to the as per the conditions, because here we do not have number. There you'll get perfect numbers, etc., and it'll be just like a real invoice. That's all that you can generate from there. See, this is because the financial. See here in SAP, everything is specialized. Financial accounting, SD, MM, everything, you know that, right? So the data will be flowing from one module to other module. Similarly, even vendor invoice also we cannot raise. We are going to enter into the system.
Yes.
Right. So this is the right. First you try to configure, post the entry, post few invoices. Right, clearing of open items is a big topic. We'll see later, because some combinations are there. Payments can be received, partial payments, complete payments. All those things we have that right concept that we'll see in the next session. So by the time we have time tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and we'll meet again on Monday. Right. So have a nice weekend, and don't forget to spend minimum at least 4 to 5 hours a day, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, right? Otherwise in future it will be difficult for you, because unless you concentrate much on accounts receivable, right, you cannot understand accounts payable. Again, account payable and account receivable are interlinked. Of course, exactly the opposite, right? So have a nice weekend, take care. I'll send the recording.